Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're watching this from anywhere in Southern California, chances are you felt it. At 10:08 a.m. this morning, a magnitude 5.2 earthquake struck near Julian, California, and within minutes, the shockwaves were reported across half the state. This wasn't just a mild shake or a little vibration. People from San Diego to Los Angeles, and even beyond, reported their houses swaying, windows rattling, and that unmistakable feeling when the ground beneath your feet just moves. Today, we're breaking down exactly what happened, where the quake struck, what the science says, and what you should do now. Let's get into it. The earthquake originated about 2.5 miles south of Julian, a small, historic town in San Diego County known more for its apple pies than seismic activity. The quake hit at a depth of 7.6 miles underground, which is relatively shallow in geological terms, and that's exactly why it was so widely felt. According to the US Geological Survey, the shaking lasted for several seconds, with the strongest intensity recorded near the epicenter. Initial reports from Julian and nearby communities like Ramona and Alpine described a sudden, almost explosive jolt, like something slamming into the side of your house. Within minutes, tremor reports flooded in from all over Southern California, especially Los Angeles, where people felt a rolling motion, a kind of wave traveling underfoot. Now what's really interesting is how far this quake reached. Los Angeles is over 100 miles from Julian, and still, people there felt the shaking. It just goes to show how energy from a quake like this can ripple across long distances. In cities like Riverside, Temecula, and even parts of the Inland Empire, people said furniture shifted, picture frames tilted, and pets started barking or running in circles before the quake even hit. And it wasn't just California. Some southern parts of Nevada and Baja California, Mexico, also reported tremors, though much fainter. The seismic waves didn't stop at the state border. Here's the part everyone wants to know: was there any damage? As of now, there are no reports of serious injuries or major structural damage, which is a huge relief. The San Diego County Sheriff's Department said they received several calls, mainly people concerned, reporting shaking, asking for updates, but nothing requiring emergency services. Some buildings, especially older structures near the epicenter, experienced minor cosmetic damage. Think hairline cracks in walls, items falling off shelves, a few busted pipes, but nothing catastrophic. State officials, including Governor Gavin Newsom, were quickly briefed. The California Office of Emergency Services confirmed they're actively monitoring the area, checking infrastructure, and preparing in case of aftershocks. Let's talk about aftershocks. These are smaller quakes that follow the main event, and as expected, at least 7 have already been recorded in the Julian area. Most were in the 2.0 to 3.5 range, enough to feel but not cause damage. Still, aftershocks can continue for days or even weeks after a moderate quake like this. If you live in the region, you should definitely stay alert. Keep your phone on for emergency alerts, and remember the drill: drop, cover, and hold on. California is no stranger to earthquakes. This particular quake wasn't on the San Andreas Fault, which is the big one everyone talks about, but it was on one of the many smaller fault systems that crisscross the region. The area around Julian is part of the Elsinore Fault Zone, a lesser known but still active fault system that has produced quakes like this before. To give you a quick refresher, earthquakes happen when stress builds up between tectonic plates. Eventually, that stress is released, and when it is, the energy radiates outward in the form of seismic waves. That's what causes the ground to shake. A 5.2 magnitude quake is considered moderate, not catastrophic, but certainly strong enough to disrupt daily life, especially if you're close to the epicenter. As always, social media lit up instantly. People posted videos of chandeliers swinging, dogs barking moments before the quake hit, and even some home security cams capturing the whole thing in real time. One tweet said, quote, "When your morning coffee starts swirling in your mug, and your ceiling fan's not even on, you know it's an earthquake." Another person joked, "This quake just reminded me I don't have an earthquake kit." So thanks, I guess. Humor aside, it's been incredible to see how quickly people came together to check in on friends and family, and also share tips and updates. That sense of community is real, especially during moments like this. Alright, let's get real. If this morning's quake caught you off guard, now is the time to get prepared. You should have a basic earthquake kit in your home. That includes bottled water, non-perishable food, flashlights and extra batteries, first aid supplies, a whistle or signal device, battery-powered radio, copies of important documents, a phone charger or power bank. Also, take a walk around your home. Anchor heavy furniture, secure TVs, and make sure nothing dangerous could fall on your bed or your kids' sleeping areas. Have a family communication plan, know where to meet if cell networks go down, and who to call out of state. So, to wrap things up, Southern California just got a major reminder that we live in earthquake country. A 5.2 quake isn't the big one, but it's enough to shake things up, literally and mentally. If you felt it, tell us your experience in the comments. Where were you? What did you feel? How did you react? Make sure you're subscribed to this channel for more updates on natural events, science breakdowns, and preparedness guides. Hit that like button, tap the notification bell, and most importantly, stay safe out there.